In the last video, we covered a few basic principles of good running form. In this video, we're going to cover some common barriers that get in the way of good running form, so hopefully you can figure out what you most need to work on. The first barrier has to do with your muscular strength and aerobic fitness relative to your overall body weight. So gravity is pulling down on you, and you need a certain amount of muscular strength to absorb the shock of landing without too much give or bend in your joints. Without the necessary strength for your body weight, you're going to need to spend more time absorbing shock, which means you're going to reach out further ahead of you, which also means you're going to have longer ground contact time, which then also means your turnover is going to be a lot slower. And you'll probably also have excessive knee bend and or too much forward lean. So here's an example of what I'm talking about. There's reaching forward with the leg and spending a long time absorbing the shock, which leads to too much knee bend. When what we would want instead is for you to have the strength to absorb the shock of your body weight in a quicker manner, more under your center of gravity, with more explosive force and with less knee bend. Also related to this, if your aerobic fitness isn't good enough relative to your body weight, there's no way you're going to be able to get fast enough turnover for good form. Probably the most important mobility issue related to good running form is having good hip extension mobility. This could be related to a flexibility issue or a core strength issue, and you may see it in a curve in the lower back or in leaning forward depending on the person. And it's some combination of inflexible hip or weak core or a combination of both. What we want is to be able to be strong enough in our core and mobile enough in our hips so that we can stand tall enough without leaning forward and still getting our leg behind us at toe off. Another common mobility issue is either internal or external rotation. Since the hip is a ball and socket joint, it can be rotating it externally with the toes pointed out or internally with the toes pointed in. You maybe also have heard of over-supination or over-pronation. So everybody pronates and everybody supinates. Pronation is the motion the foot makes when it's absorbing the contact with the ground. Supination happens when it pushes off. The problem is when you over-supinate or over-pronate. The last barrier to good running form I'll talk about has to do with your coordination, the connection between your mind giving signals to your body and your body carrying it out. So we work on all aspects of good running form by drills, doing things to break you out of the common routine of how you run, and also by cues, cueing you to try different things to try and move your body in a way more aligned with good running form. So hopefully this video gave you some idea of which barriers might be getting in the way of your running form specifically. In future videos, we'll take each barrier one by one and address what you can do to work on removing those barriers for yourself.